welcome back to the another class of current affairs for the first week of July. Okay, uh, today we are going to take some very important topics that will be important for prelims and mains as well. They are very important topics from I would rather say that for mains point of view, this is a very important topic because internal security and GS1. Okay, this forms a very important topic. This has been consistently in news, so it is important to understand how to write answers and how to answer prelims questions as well. So we will be dealing with both of these aspects. Currently we will be taking the detailed explanation of all these issues that are at hand today, and then we'll be trying to answer a few mains, like how to write a mains question on these topics which are from current affairs section. Okay, the first topic at hand is Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958. It is in news because the government had extended, the union government or the central government has extended the application of this Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958 in the whole state of Nagaland, as the Nagaland has been declared a disturbed territory or disturbed area for 6 more months. Now we'll be dealing as to what is the power of central government, what is the power of state government with respect to the declaration of disturbed area or extension of Armed Force Special Power Act 1958. Okay, so that will be the main aspect. And secondly, we will be dealing with the evolution of the act, how this act has evolved to become what it is now. And the third very important topic that we are going to deal with this is the application of the act and how it has functioned till now. What are the motives of having one act like that, which promotes or which promotes the application or use of military forces or paramilitary forces within the country. Okay. Revamped distribution sector scheme. This is a very important topic because this is in the continuation of the earlier Uday scheme. Uday means Ujjwal Discom Assurance Yojana, that was launched in 2015. Prior to that, IDPS integrated distribution scheme, that was for the improvement of distribution efficiency and the distribution infrastructure modernization. Okay, so this is in the continuation, this scheme is in the continuation of that. This was announced in the budget of 2021, and that now the government has brought this scheme in the pursuance of that announcement in the budget. This scheme is about increasing the distribution efficiency. This scheme has two main components. The first one is improving the infrastructure. The second one is improving the capacity or the capacity building aspect of the scheme. That deals with majorly the human resource development of power infrastructure, power distribution infrastructure. Okay, so we'll be dealing with this topic. This is of prime importance because of two reasons. The first one is that the distribution companies in India, the discoms that we say, are having a very high interest burden on them. Around 14 to 15% they are having interest burden. That is, if they are earning 100 rupees, around 14 to 15 rupees is going for payment of interest. Is Bharatnet Project. Another very important topic. Why? Bharatnet Project is Asia's or basically world's largest government funded broadband project. Okay, the aim of this project, this scheme actually was launched in 2011 with the name of National Optical Fiber Network. In 2012 or 2012, Bharat Broadband Nigam Limited, a special purpose vehicle, was incorporated for the implementation of this scheme. Up till 2015, the scheme was not very successful because of the slower implementation and the land acquisition charges or the costs were very high, or the implementation was not very, implementation challenges were there. Might be lack of coordination between the state and the center because the states were providing the land for laying down of the line. Okay, for that, now after 2015, government renamed the scheme National Optical Fiber Network as Bharatnet Project, and then it was relaunched in 3 phases. Okay, and we'll be dealing with the phases ki phase 1 mein kya tha, phase 2 mein kya tha, phase 3 mein kya tha. And now Why is this in news again? Because the government has now issued revised implementation strategy. That is, the strategy of implementing the scheme has been revised, reworked, and it has been relaunched kind of. Now, very important thing that we need to consider here is that the scheme has now been extended from the Gram Panchayat level to the village inhabitations or village habitations. Fine. NIPUN Bharat scheme. NIPUN Bharat scheme basically is about improving the reading skills and mathematical and analytical skills of children. Annual survey of education report is presented by an NGO called Pratham NGO. Pratham NGO states that the almost half of the students enrolled in the 5th class are not able to read or not able to properly divide, do a mathematical task of division. ठीक है, कौन से स्टूडेंट जो 5th क्लास में enrolled हैं, the students who are enrolled in the 5th standard are not able to do, half of those students are not able to do the sums of division correctly, okay, या questions of divisions correctly. And also more than half of the states have higher proportion of students, that is the density of the students who are not able to do is located within a specific cluster of states, okay, and these states are responsible for bringing down the analytical, mathematical and reading skills of children. And at the end of the lecture, we'll be taking some important places in news. The first one is Tilanchong Island. It is in Nagaland. Andaman and Nicobar. It is a part of Nicobar Islands. The second one is Panchmuli Lake. Panchmuli Lake is in Gujarat. It is a lake that was made especially for the tourists of the Statue of Unity. Statue of Unity belongs to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Okay, he is also called as the father of Indian civil services. Okay, and Iron Man also. तो ये पांचमूली लेक क्यों इंपॉर्टेंट है? क्योंकि this was in news recently because 194 crocodiles have been shifted out of this lake for the safety purpose of the tourists. Okay, now there exists a conflict between tourism and natural development, yeah, natural resource allocation, yeah, wildlife. Okay, and that is why it is important, and that it has been in news also. This was reported by most of the newspapers, including the Hindu and the Indian Express, and that is why I have taken this.